Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to my TED Talk session. And today I want to discuss with you about something, but before that, I want to ask you about one question. This one question is not a hard question, it's not like a math question or a quantum physics question, and you should be able to answer it. So, what is the question? The question is, do you ever in do you ever in a situation when you do something wrong and you don't want to admit it, or you didn't even admit it at all? Have you ever in a situation, and have you done that? I believe you've done that like once or twice in your lifetime. I've done that too, about dozens and more actually. And I believe every single person on the earth have done that too, because if they haven't done that, that it means that they are not human, you know. And so um why is it that it is so hard to express that we are wrong? Is it because that we are so full of ourselves, or is it because that we have so much pride that it is so hard for us to tell that we are wrong, or even that we straight up just too shy to admit that we do something wrong? I don't know. Everybody has their own reasons, right? You have your own reason, and I have my own reason. And yeah, let's just discuss it. But before that, I want to give you a quick story. This is a story about Rich DeVos. He is one of the founder of Amway Corporation, and we're not going to discuss about Amway Corporation or how we found it, but rather we will discuss about something smaller, a small thing but impactful. Sorry. So one night, Christophos was actually waiting for his son to come home, because it's almost midnight and his son hasn't come home yet, and it's already past the bedtime. So the Foss was actually waiting for his son on his couch with angry face and arm crossing like this, waiting for his son to come home and scold him the moment he entered the house. And not long after that, the son actually uh, came up to the house, and the son actually realized what was waiting for him. He realized the danger behind that door. He realized that his father was waiting for him to scold him the moment he enters the house. So what did the son do? Did he you know take a detour, going through the house through windows, or even jumping up to the balcony, or even not going home, staying over to a friend house, as long as you can avoid the father, or something like that? What do you think? Well, actually, what the son did was he went straight to the door, opened it up, and walked slowly towards his father, and said these words: "Dad, I know I'm wrong, that I came home late, and I'm sorry for that." That's all. That's all what came from the son's mouth. And believe it, the fawn actually lose his anger. He actually couldn't scold him anymore. He lose his intention to be angry. So why can that happen? Actually, when he stated that he is wrong, he is actually admitting that he's done something wrong, and admitting something like that is not an easy task to do. It requires a lot of courage, and it requires a lot of pride to be sacrificed. And the son did that, and he also said that he is sorry. And after that, nothing happened. Not even a single scold, not even a single screams even. came out from the false mouth, because he realized his son was actually admitting his fault, and he knew that he should be proud instead of angry, because his son actually learned that the importance of admitting their faults. So, what is actually happening in that evening? This is what I want to discuss with you guys. It's about the powerful meaning of saying that I am wrong. It's a simple saying. It's a simple phrase. It's just like, "Oops, I'm wrong," and but it has more in it. It's not. It's not like you. It's not like when you're saying sorry when you bump into a person while you're running. No, it's different. It's the point of saying I'm wrong is to express that I am truly wrong and I'm sorry about it. Like when you're in a argument and you know that you are wrong and you keep on denying it, then the the debate, or you would say, it will last forever. It won't finish because none of you want to give up your ego, you know. But when you decide to say that I am wrong, you are right, I'm sorry, then you actually let your ego and follow what you heard say. And by doing that, you actually avoid meaningless debate that could consume your precious time. Like when you why would you bother having a 10 minute or 15 minutes debate when you could just like end the debate in like 10 seconds, right? Of course we want to end it as quick as possible because it's time consuming. And so that's why we have to learn about saying that, because in our life we don't know, we can predict what will happen. And when we came up to that kind of situation, we have to be brave enough to be the one that that do the sacrifice, you know. Even though you are right, you can still say I'm wrong to avoid meaningless argument. And you don't want to add more enemies. You don't want to have enemies. That's why you don't want to you don't want to get into any like debates, meaningless debates that could lead into that kind of situation. And maybe some of you might think like this: we study in a management, um, and as a person that is hoped to lead person, or maybe a person that has already leading, such as CEO or founder, or president of a country, saying that I'm wrong is a bad thing, because when you are saying that you're wrong, that you actually stated that you have flaw in yourself. And many people want their leader to be perfect, flawless, because they hope if they have a perfect leader, they can the leader can like lead the person, or lead those who follow them to become perfect as well. But but that's I won't deny that that's actually true. I actually have that in mind, but actually that there is more than that. There is more positivity than that, in terms of saying that I'm wrong. You know, when we say that we are wrong, we actually avoid a future disaster. How come I say that? Let's take into this. You know, when a CEO, for example, uh, keep a secret about something that he did wrong, and he kept it a secret and didn't want anyone to tell him, to know, I mean. and you know that problem won't solve itself, right? So when you're covering it up, then it won't solve until you expose it or somebody else expose it. And when nobody exposes it, then it will become a bigger threat to yourself, not only to yourself but also to people around you. So that's why when you stated that you are wrong earlier, you actually anticipated the disaster, you trace the problem, and you can solve it right away. So that's why it is important to say I'm wrong. Um, I'm wrong is actually part of how we communicate with others, right? And in communicating with other, it is not a matter of what comes out of your mouth, but it is a matter of can your heart reach them. Thank you.